Welcome! You know, maybe I should get a bottle of water as well. Wait, what the Is there two things open? Oh, there is two things open. Okay, hang on. Let me fix that. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, there we go. Now you should be able to see me properly. Welcome into the stream, everyone. Okay, so, I actually have... Okay, so this is kind of a little bit impromptu. We're gonna play Z.A.T.O, and we're probably gonna play it until maybe for like an hour-ish? Probably like, you know, more than an hour, but not too much over. And then we're gonna do a second part of the stream, which we're gonna cut out of the YouTube VOD once it's done, which is just hanging out and doing art, so it's gonna be a lot more boring. But that's the plan. I should get some water. I think I made a horrible lunch choice for stream, because I was cooking a little bit of beef, right? And the beef was fatty as fuck. Like way too much fat. I didn't even cook that much. I cooked like maybe 6 very thin strips, okay? And then all of a sudden, I just have all this beef fat, and I'm like, well, shit, I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna use the rest of my beef because I should probably try to, I don't know, spread it out a little bit so I don't like eat it all in one go. But there's just this giant little pool of beef fat now. So what do I do with it? So I got some spinach and I decided to like saute it, and I swear to God, I put like a good 2 pounds of spinach into that pan. And it still came out, like, covered in, like, fat. Like, way too much fat. I don't know. It's like you overdid it with the... I'm sorry, I don't really know where I'm going with this. Anyways, we're gonna do the stream now. Yay! I wanted to stream yesterday, but I got tired. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna schedule things. I don't think I should spam streams necessarily. Actually, I need to like think about how other VTubers do things. I think a lot of other VTubers, they do streams like every day, right? I don't know. Do other people have their things like available to see? Let me think. I know I'm in like server info. I'm only in a very few people's what's it called? Discord server, so I don't really know. I would assume okay, so this person has one. Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, so it's kind of, yeah, you just have a distinct schedule, I guess. So, I mean, I think I am probably gonna stream spam anyways, but, I think my goal will be to try to, have some streams that are more scheduled. So I think story-based games like this will be more scheduled, and then like any collabs will be scheduled. For example, there is gonna be a lore discussion stream on Sunday, right? But otherwise, I think anything that's like a just talking stream or a game that I don't necessarily feel like is story, like, well, I mean, there is story, but like things like Reverse, where it kind of feels like a game that is continuous, I think I'll just stream spam them. So if I start streaming them, I just start streaming them. You either have to catch them or you don't. I also need to figure out how to work IDV in, because I am going to go back to it. I think most people kind of I think a lot of people kind of have accepted that IDV is either just never gonna release a statement, or what we already have is a statement, and from what I could tell, they have changed, so I think that's good enough for me to say, yeah, we'll continue on, I guess. But yeah, we'll get into the game now. Sorry for taking so long. I should probably get some water, if my throat still has issues, so. I'm gonna try to be more careful with my diet for streams. I mean, I have a pretty good diet though. It's just that this one I was trying to save on food, and then all of a sudden, I guess I didn't put out enough spinach, and I put like a shit ton of spinach in there, bro. God. I put a whole mountain, and it wasn't enough to quell the beef fat. The school day passes slowly. The boys don't talk to me after our short morning exchange. That's good. The room felt like it was buzzing with gossip only yesterday, but everyone seems to have already lost interest. What more is there to say? I figure that's how it works when someone you don't exactly care for leaves the picture. If Ira had never stood up for me, I'd probably feel the same. The Russian lesson drags on and on. They called me to the blackboard last time, so I should be safe today. My thought drifts to a different place, and my eyes wander. Ah, the windows. Thin frost engravings. Wait, can you see my cursor? No, you can't. Okay, I hit that. Okay, thank God. Thin frost engravings have begun appearing on the glass. Later than I expected. Maybe the humidity level haven't been right. They always drew it swirly in cartoons. I wonder why. The frost I tend to see is nothing like that. Do they? Now I think about it, I don't think I've seen frosted lenses in cartoons that much. I feel like if they ever do that, they just tint the glass more, right? I don't think they really texture it, at least from the cartoons I remember. But like I said, I can't really think of any times I've seen that in animation or like cartoons as of recent. Or really at all, but I think at least, well, actually, I guess no, like places like New York and I feel like California, they would have to deal with these issues. Honestly, I can't really remember the last time I've seen snow. It's kind of like anytime there is snow is a big deal where I'm from because we're in a area that doesn't get really extreme weathers. But in more recent times, our weather has been getting a little bit more extreme. So we would get like really horrible like freezing temperatures and really horrible heating temperatures. Which, you know, that kind of sucks. You know, climate change and all. I guess the world's ending soon, but that's neither here or there. maybe I shouldn't be so lax about that. Yeah, the world might end soon. Things may be going awry, and there's no way to fix it at this point. But you know what? That's just how it is. Honestly, that's kind of the first thing I thought about when I was reading all this. This is 1990, like, Russia, it's Russia, right? Let me double check. Z.A.T.O. Kinda. The USSR, right? Yeah. So not exactly Russia. Wait, then is it possible that the place like Z.A.T.O takes place in is an actual place? There were several countries within the USSR. Wait, where does Z.A.T.O take place? You know what? We're getting distracted, but it's okay. Vorkuta 5. Is that a real place? I wonder. So Vorkuta is a real place in Russia. Some mining city. Did they mention that in Z.A.T.O or like the game itself? Did they? I feel like I've heard it say that. But yeah, Vorkuta 5 is not a real thing, but Vorkuta itself is. All right. Yeah, that's enough research. But yeah, I was kind of right. It's kind of interesting for me to like read about like the weather in like 1990s Russia and kind of questioning like, oh, I wonder how much that has changed. Has it gotten better? Has it gotten worse? Theoretically, with how climate change works, it probably has gotten worse. But you know, I've never been there. I can't really say anything about it. But it's always interesting to see something that definitely feels like it takes place in a certain place and time, and then questioning like how much have things changed, and you can't really experience that kind of thing yourself, you know, some people get really nostalgic for the early 2000s. You can't really go back to the time. Things have changed. Things are way different, and you just kind of have to roll with it. I honestly don't know if I have anything I'm particularly nostalgic for. I mean, I guess I do, but I can't place it on the top of my mind. It's really off topic. It's really off topic. It looks a lot like an imprint of a prickly pine or a clear surface shattered into fractals. Actually, this is probably the shattered into fractals part is probably the more accurate description, because these are like ice fractals, yeah. I don't know. I'm not really good with the science key kind of things. It's like I know things, but at the same time I don't really know things, and that's just kind of. It looks a lot more like an imprint of a shit, I read that already. A maze of edges expanding and folding over one another. It forces you to focus and unfocus. It pulls you... Oh, okay, so that's not just me. Okay. It forces you to focus and unfocus. It pulls you in like a kaleidoscope. It makes it so that you have to look at it, into it, and through it. Into the same repeating patterns of white barbs, an ornament of needles upon needles upon needles upon needles upon needles upon needles upon needles. A glass that's shattered without being broken, an edge without a piercing point. I think I've seen something like that before. Right. It's just like that time. The pattern manifests itself in jagged lines. It draws closer and closer and invites me in. I almost understood something back then. I almost realized something very good and important. I wasn't in the right state at the time, but maybe now. Maybe that's why I'm seeing it. Maybe it's time. If I just look closer, strain my vision. Ah. The concentration of sharp edges is so dense, my head and skin and eyes begin to sting. Is there a form? A shape? A sign? A number? No. It's not enough. If only I... No, it's too much. Too bright. Too beautiful. It's so overwhelming, my eyes blur. It's so beautiful, I might cry. It's too much, it's too much, it's too much, it's too much, it's too much. Oh, shit. A bird flies past the window. Huh? I look around. Everyone is quietly writing in their notebooks. Did anyone hear that? Did anyone see? My eyes snap back to the frost-covered window. It's lovely. This is just like me and like what I immediately thought of. But I wonder if the jagged lines, like the sharp jagged lines, that it wasn't the like right state, but maybe now. I wonder if she was talking about like a knife. Like, I don't know, that was the first thing I thought of. Maybe that just shows what what kind of person I am, though. Well, I don't know. This actually, I don't know if I said it on stream. I really enjoy the game and I do plan on completing it, but there are times where things happen and it just feels like it hits really close to home. And it happens a lot as well, so there are a lot of times where I question how much I want to keep going and how much I want to continue on with the game, right? I don't know. I just been... It's a really pretty game, but there's times where it's difficult. The snow is falling lightly on the yard. The long gray clouds glide, place it, case it, fuck. Placidly across the tundra. I stand by the main entrance and wait for Marina to show up. She should be free at the same time as I. So why isn't she here yet? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. It's been a couple minutes. A thought occurs, or rather an unpleasant memory. The letter prank from many weeks ago. Could she have... No, that can't be it. Marina isn't like that. I walked down the steps. She might have thought we were meeting in a different spot. It's not like either of us specified we'd be at the school gate. It must be a misunderstanding. Maybe she had PE and used the back exit. I'll scout the perimeter just in case. The snow around the yard is deep and somewhat bothersome to trudge through. Because of that, when you see someone go behind the school, you know they're either doing sports or trying to smoke without being noticed. I don't believe Marina smokes, though. Oh? I hear soft voices coming from behind the gym. Aha! Marina's class must be getting out of PE. I knew it. Maybe I can catch her there. Don't mess with me. Stop playing fucking dumb. Quiet, damn it. I told you I don't know. I'm sorry. What? You know what's going on, don't you? Think I forgot? He's been saying some random shit. Staring at nothing. Mom's getting real worried and... You know this, right? Right? The boy's voice is so shaky. It takes me a moment to recognize him as Garin. Wait, Garin? This anxious? You had this, Marina. Vladik. I'm begging you. Please. Please. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I don't know. I wish I did, but you got better. Listen. Don't give me that. I have a pair of eyes, alright? I know you're not the same or whatever, I get it. But you're functional. So I need to ask you, please. What? Crud. I want to back off all sneaky like, man, did that backfire? Why? Did I have to slip? Asya? You. Oh. Before I know it, Garin pulls me up by the front of my coat. I'm trying to, I guess, maybe I should just let the scene play out, but I'm trying to figure out, is it possible that, like, maybe Marina? I don't know where I'm going with this. I was kind of thinking, oh, maybe she has like autism or something, right? But wait, let me read back to the log. I mean, I don't. Yeah, like the you're functional thing. He's been saying random shit, staring at nothing. Mom's getting real worried, and you know this, right? Right? So yeah, maybe like autism or something? But I feel like Asya also seems very neurodivergent as well. It's kind of weird, like... In that... Why, then why is he like... I kind of get it. Yeah, I kind of get it now. I guess it's just his way of expressing his frustration towards his brother by choosing someone else who's similar enough, has the same quote-unquote problem. Before I know it, Garin pulls me up by the front of my coat. You little bitch. Think you can eavesdrop on people now, huh? I didn't. Hey, let her go. She was listening in on us. No, I said let her go. He grimaces, but loosens his grip slightly. So, Shubina. I was waiting for Marina. We were supposed to meet up after school. That's right, we were. Though, I thought we'd meet by the gate. You weren't coming, so I thought I'd look for you. And when I crossed the corner here, I slipped and fell. Jeez. Are you okay? Yes, I think so. So what? You're saying you didn't hear shit? No, nothing. Yeah, right. You suck at lying, Shubina. I'm not. Damn it, Vatic. Drop it already. Whatever. Sure. He almost throws me to the side. Marina runs up and saves me from yet another humiliating fall. Piece of shit. I don't believe you for a second. Try and blabber about this to anyone. See where it gets you. Watch your tone. She's got nothing to do with it. You're defending her? Why? You know she just heard all that stuff about you. You want help or not? Garin clenches his fist. Marina doesn't look at him, instead helping me get the snow out of my clothes. So you have a way. We can talk later. Oh wait, no, why not now? I mean, she totally heard everything we said, right? Might as well. Actually, why don't we do a little recap? How about it? Come on, go ahead. Think you're being clever? This will come to bite you in the ass, Marina. Yeah, I think I had enough of you today. Asya, let's go. She grabs me by the arm and pulls me in the direction of the schoolyard. Does she just like dragging people around? Hey, Marina. You know where to find me. Marina doesn't turn around to see Garin's barely hidden pained expression. He glares at me. For some reason, it doesn't scare me at all. You know, it is... I kind of think I mentioned this in the first part, maybe? But I just don't really see it being likely for, Garin to be exclusively a bad person. I don't know, like, people are very interesting. This game, the way is, like, sort of going about, I guess, I don't know, it just feels like you can tell that, like, all the characters will be very human, very, like, yeah, like, that's kind of just how I don't really know how else to express it. Like, they have a lot of things going on. Like, they're multifaceted, and you just won't really understand them until you get to understand them more, and that's kind of just how people are. That's not to say Garin is a good person, or like, oh, we should be like okay with the abuse and mistreatment he's giving Asya or anything. But I do kind of, I do want to understand him, and I think that's how she, like, Asya is as well. Like, she doesn't necessarily hate him. She just wants to I guess she just wants to be more understanding to him and more like, I don't know. This is kind of like, this is really weird kind of playing this game, because it's like I so understand where Asya is coming from, and I can relate to her a lot. And it makes me really think about myself and my own life, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, it is, like, I feel like I do get pretty personal on these streams, and it doesn't help that, like, the last one I was drinking a little bit, and that was not a good idea. We're 3 years in, so I don't really mind it as much. Like, Seaside is kind of just whatever. I don't really think we're gonna really take off or go anywhere, like, super far. So, you know, that's great. But, like, I've always been really scared of possibly saying anything about myself, about how, like, what I think, how I feel about certain things, about anything, really. Like, I am scared of expressing my interest in certain fandoms because I don't think I'm good enough for certain things I like. I just think, oh, this series requires too much thinking, and, like, I'm just not smart enough. So I don't say anything about it, and then, you know, people don't know I'm interested in it, and it's hard to find like-minded people. The only thing I really expressed interest in was IDV, and the last lore stream made me feel like I should be more quiet. I don't know, like, I feel like I shouldn't be talking as much as I do about IDV. But so a part of me is kind of, like, worried about, like, I guess, I don't know. I'm kind of always worried about, like, possibly showing too much of myself or too much of, like, what I think, and then having that come back to bite me in the ass. And if I do feel like I overstep and I probably said too much about myself, or maybe I said something like too revealing. I don't know. Too personable. Personable, is that a word? Personal? You know, that's a easier word to say. If I feel like I say anything too much like that, then I try to backtrack and be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But yeah. I've been trying to get a little bit more comfortable and not, like, hide anything, like, everything about myself. I, like, whatever I want to talk about, I'll just talk about it. It's whatever. If people, like, there's not really many people who show up, so if people get upset, then that's kind of just that, I guess. And I don't know, it's like, the thing is, I kind of came to realize there's not really a lot of people I would really get upset about if they really didn't like something I said, if that makes sense. I don't know. I think I have, like, a few people. I have a few people that I would get really sad if I would get really sad if they didn't like me, because I like them a lot, kind of in a similar way to what's the word? Similar to, like, how Asya and Ira are, where they're not really friends, but, like, Asya really looks up to Ira, and she really wants Ira to like her. And it's kind of like a weird feeling. It's like, I guess, like, I don't know, like a friendship crush or something. You get really giddy about them, like, acknowledging you, about them saying good things about you, but it's not like you just kind of want them to like you as a friend. I don't know. It's kind of, like, similar to that. I feel that way towards some people, and I feel like if Ira, like, the way Ira kind of, like, got mad at Asya when she was, like, over pushing boundaries, I would feel really sad if, like, I say something and, like, maybe somebody I admire, they come into stream and they don't like that. So that's, like, one thing I worry about. So I do try to be careful in that regard. Oh, sometimes I kind of just talk my mind off, and that's not really the best, but, you know, it's okay. I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm kind of just saying things. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I kind of just like this game is really interesting to me. You know, it makes sense why there's so many video essays out there. It's just, yeah. Anyways, let's get back to the stream. Yay! Before long, we're out on the streets. Marina runs her hand across her face with a frustrated moan. What a mess. Sorry you got dragged into that, Asuka. No, I'm alright. I should be the one apologizing. Man, I knew I should have brushed him off. I knew I should have brushed him off. That jerk came up to me and said he needed to ask something real quick. Really? Mm-hmm. I thought, well, if it's only for a minute. Worst mistake of my life. I'm sorry. Maybe if I came faster. Cut it out. That's what I get for entertaining him. So, how much did you actually hear? Huh? It's like I told you. I didn't catch anything. I just slipped. Really? You can be honest. I won't bite. No, I'm serious. I only heard some muffled voices. I didn't know it was you. Okay. That's cool then. So, is everything fine? He was in a really bad mood. No kidding. Been a while since I last seen this guy so cranky. I'm all good though. If you say so. Please be safe. Ha! Tell that to Vladik. That squirt better watch out. She proudly slaps her bicep. I've been to the gym. I've held weights. 10 kilo deadlift. That bum doesn't know who he's messing with. Whoa. I'll let him know. It's okay. We don't have to tell him. We don't have to tell him. Why are we telling him? Marina's voice sounds so carefree. Does she really believe me? If Garen's right about one thing, is that I'm no good at lying. I don't think she does. The little hesitation. I think she chooses to believe. I don't know. I think she chooses to believe Asya, but I don't think she actually believes her. But you know, she's just gonna let it go because to her it doesn't really matter. You know, like don't push something if someone doesn't want to talk, right? But you know what? That doesn't matter. Marina would be happiest if I forgot about it all. So that's what I'll do. And then my lie will circle back to being true. Bet you didn't think of that, huh? Anyways, I'm hungry as hell. You want to grab a bite? We can hang out at Z.A.T.O again. Z.A.T.O's nice, but I don't have that much allowance left. Oh, I hear ya. Wait, don't tell me I made you empty your pockets yesterday. I didn't know you were running short. No, don't worry. I'm glad we went. I've been looking for an excuse to eat there anyways. We could get something from the store this time if you don't mind. Sure thing. I was just thinking, wow, it's perfect walking weather. It really is. They're so cute. It kind of does make me really worried though about how things are gonna go. Cause I think pretty soon, relatively, Asya is going to ask Marina about Ira's secret lover, and then Marina's gonna be like, excuse you, why would you believe that? Why would you say such a thing about, you know, Ira? Like, don't you like her? Aren't you guys friends? And then, like, because Asya is kind of dumb and ignorant, and, like, she, like, I kind of say, like, oh, she's 14, so, like, to some degree, it kind of, I don't know. to some degree it's more excusable. Like, she seems very sheltered, and she does seem to be, like, neurodivergent, so, like, she misunderstands things and takes things too literally, right? Like, it doesn't look like she really had very many social connections, so that, like, dampens things. But I think, like, even at 14, like, I'm gonna be fully honest, even at 14, I feel like you should know that this is, like, wrong, this is a bit much, you know, so I feel like, you know, there's, like, people are gonna get upset with her for that, like, the rumors were spread maliciously and intended to be malicious because people know that's bad and it sounds bad, right? But, like, Asya doesn't see it that way, so. Anyways. I'm sorry for, like, I don't know how to describe it. Just rambling and not really, kind of pausing a lot. I don't know if it's noticeable. That's something that is kind of interesting to me, is when I look back on the streams where I, like, go off on tangents and ramble a lot, it's not actually that noticeable. It's not, like, anything, like, significant, but, you know, probably the length of the rambles are annoying, though. My bad. Tee. Can you see my hamster winking? My hamster's actually not tracking me that much. It's because I'm sitting too low. My webcam is, like, up here. You can't see me, but, like, my webcam is higher than, like, my chair desk, and that's because my monitor is a bit tall. Okay, like, is it tracking now? Is it moving? Am I moving? Wait, my thing isn't moving at all. Wait. Select. I don't know. I'm trying to see. Start recording. Okay, I see what that is. Yeah, it's, like, not moving at all. Okay, we're gonna, like, I'm trying to see what is wrong. I might need to, like, just exit out and, like, restart it, because this was like because it was working earlier, with the other one, so. Okay, well, that's gonna be two things I have to cut out of the VOD. That's gonna be fun. It's okay. You know what? That makes it more, easy for me to. I feel like the sound is gonna be fucking crazy in the background. Let me just mute the desktop one real quick. There we go. So you only hear the BRB. Okay. Yeah, it's working now. Okay, my hamster's moving around now. Yay. Okay, we should be good. We should be. You can see my little hamster, I think. Can you see my hamster? Yeah, yay, it's moving. Look at that. Yeah, I just it's because I had two things open and I did the first one first. I mean, this, like, I had two things open and the second one got, like, I guess, interacted with first, so that one was the one that was active, and then the actual one that, like, OBS was, like, tracking, it didn't track it, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if it's gonna be that big of a deal. I'm going to look on the, I guess, YouTube side, because I can backtrack with this one. I'm just gonna see if it was very noticeable when I got the. Yeah, you can see the hamster being still for so long. It's so fucking awkward. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get to the point where I open things up. You can't really see anything because of how small it is, so I'm not sure I will cut it out. I'm trying to look how big of a deal is this gonna be. No, I think you can still see it. So I don't know how big of a deal it is, but I'll just cut it out just to be safe. I'll just have to, like, keep that in mind, I guess. I don't know. That's fine. All right, we'll continue on. We leisurely make our way down the street, chatting about this and that. Turns out Marina goes to the cafe several times a week with different people. Classmate A on Monday, classmates B and C on Wednesday, classmates D, E, and F on Friday, and so on. Sounds fun in theory, but I'd probably die if I had to live like that. Yeah, me too. It's kind of like I have a few close friends And then that's kind of it for me. Like, I have like a decent amount of people that I talk to, but I only really have a few close friends. I feel like trying to expand upon that would be so difficult for me. I don't know. Ugh. It's not that bad. If I really don't want to go, I don't. Still, it must cost you quite a lot. I guess? I got plenty of allowance, so it's whatever. Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, she's rich. Actually, she looks rich. That's nice then. It's good when your parents are so understanding. But I wasn't really talking about money. Huh. I wouldn't know. I live with my big brother. He doesn't care as long as I don't bother him. And I don't bother him as long as I have cash. It's like we have a contract. Oh wow. That's pretty cool. You think? Yes. I think it sounds fun living with your sibling. And you get to eat treats at the cafe all the time. Not all the time. You think I'm some sort of sugar addict? So that's where you get all that energy. Now listen here. I'm joking. No, I'm serious though. I don't just stuff my face there every day. We go to the movies pretty often. You know, at the community center. You can tag along sometimes if you want. You mean it? Of course. The more the merrier. Though I don't know when we'll get any new films over here. Oh! I heard they're bringing in an American flick next week. We have to go. Really? I'd love to. Then it's settled. Oh my god, that's actually kind of like an interesting to think about. We're in the 1990s and we're in like a really rural area in Russia, right? Like, I'm kind of used to like, what's it called? X movie's getting released and then it's like immediately in theaters, right? And maybe I'm just like, maybe this is just me being like privileged or something, right? But whenever a new movie's released, I don't really have to wait that long for like it to be in like my theaters nearby. And like my theater isn't even like the big like company. Like I don't know what the biggest company is. I see a lot of people talk about AMC. I don't know if that's like, but I don't really have AMC around here. I have like, but I do have like other small local theaters, right? Or I think they're local. I'm not sure how local they are. I think some of them are brands. But like, I don't know, even with them, like movies that are upcoming, they're in the theaters, you know? Sometimes certain movies, they're only in some theaters and you have to go out of your way for them. But for the most part, literally, any of the major films, even some of the smaller, like, unexpected indie films, they're around. Like, I swear to God, like, Iron Lung, like, that was a relatively smallish indie movie because, you know, it's not from Hollywood or anything, like Markiplier made it. And that was in my theater nearby. Like, I remember my friends went to watch it, and it wasn't, like, that far off. I don't know, I don't know, but yet again, I think, I only really looked at it the week after, so maybe, like, Markiplier was able to expand to more theaters afterwards, I'm not sure. Actually, maybe that kind of defeats the point of what I was saying, that, you know, like, you don't really have to wait for new things to come, you know, they just show up. But, I mean, to be fair, a week after release is kind of a lot better than, who knows, for, this place. Like, and also, I guess, like, it's kind of interesting, but, like, worldwide releases, right? I'm trying to think, like, like, nowadays, if I want to watch, like, a Korean, Chinese movie, it's not as hard as before. If I want to see, like, a Japanese movie, like, it's not as difficult. In fact, there's a lot that even goes into, like, theaters in the, like, where I'm from, right? But, like, back then, it would potential, like, unless the movie was like huge or like, you know, we are from the West, they don't really go abroad that often. It's kind of like an interesting thing. I don't know. Like the time, like, to be honest, it's kind of interesting because the times are different, but things have been getting better, and like, of course, there's like a lot of things that are pretty bad, and but still, it's really interesting to see how much things have changed and how much things have improved, right? I don't know, it's pretty nice. Anyways, we'll continue. The whole time Marina and I are browsing through the aisles of the department store, and I can't get this invitation out of my head. You know, it's kind of, this is a little bit of a funny side tangent. But I'm relatively loud for my stream, and this is a bit of a surprising thing because a lot of people say I'm pretty quiet for my stream and they have to turn up the volume. I don't know if that's still an issue, but I try to speak a little bit more loudly for the stream. I don't know if I don't know how much I've changed over the years. Like, I think I tried not to speak too loudly because anytime I spoke loudly or like kind of just went at my, I guess, relatively normal volume, actually, it would go into the red and like full red, like not even like, oh, it's like getting close to the red. It's like it looks like it's peaking, so that makes me worried. But then I watch back the stream and it's not really anything noticeable. Like, there's no issue with audio, so I guess that's just I don't know. Like, every time I see it go up all the way into the red, it makes me so stressed out. But it's just never really an issue, but, you know. We'll go to the movies. To a Hollywood film, no less. I'm so happy it's Saturday. New week can't come soon enough. Ah, isn't that funny? I got the same kind of invite just earlier this morning. But everything about that, even if those boys were only joking, everything about that made me feel disgusting. Funny that. Man, I can't wait to get out of here. The store? The city, dummy. Oh, really? What, you don't? Well, I like it here. I think it is very pretty. Can't argue with that. I just wish there was more to do, I guess. Yeah, that is understandable. Like, they do describe the place as very small, but kind of like listening to the description, even within like the few hours we've been playing, you kind of like, it's like the same places get repeated a lot, so theoretically it would be worse for them. I know they're planning to expand the place. They'll take the barracks down in spring to build new blocks. And then there's talks about a new sports complex. But that stuff will take freaking years. I'm bored now. Oh, I had no idea about the barracks. Really? You really live under a rock, don't you? It sure seems like it. Aww. No, don't bully the Asya. Well, now you know. Point is, there's jack all to do here. Can't wait till I'm done with school. Just a year and a half left. Do you know where you'll study already? No clue. I'll see where life takes me. I'm a person of countless talents. Who knows which one will be my calling? Oh, really? That's pretty amazing. I don't have many skills, I think. Well, it's all about mindset. I'll make bank anywhere if I put my mind to it. As long as it's not math. Bio, or English, or chemistry, or physics, or Russian, or history, or lit. Wait a second. She's so cute. But she does have the right mentality. Here's the thing. Being like super talented or being like very skilled is not as important. Well, no, it's important. I won't say it's not important. But the thing is, you like. Maybe, actually, it's kind of hard to say. This is back in 1990s. So I'm kind of speaking from a more modern lens, but it's more important to really do things. Like having connections and having people help you out is really good, but also doing things. Can you do the work? Do you have work in the portfolio? Things like that. If you don't have like a history of work, and if you don't like push yourself to do the work, they don't really want you, you know? You kind of just have to be able to do it, and that's what matters most. So sometimes you can get lucky or whatever, but yeah, it's kind of just mostly that. If you can't do the work, then you know you suck. You're pointless. Like going to school and getting really good grades. Being knowledgeable is nice, but just being knowledgeable doesn't really mean things if you don't have experience. Do you have for some, it depends on what you're doing, but do you have job experience? Do you have not scholarship. Do you have job experience? Do you have internships done? Do you have a portfolio ready? Do you have shit? Those are probably the three main things. I don't know, but I mean, yeah, you don't even have to be the most talented. There are some people who don't even have there are some people who have amazing skills, super talented, super amazing, right? But they what's it called? They don't really promote themselves a lot, or they don't really do a lot of work, right? So how do you know they're super talented? I don't know. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm kind of just blabbing. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah. It pretty much, yeah, that's just the most important things. You don't have to be good right now, especially since you're young. They're children, they're middle schoolers. But just figure things out as you go. If you don't know it right now, you don't have to figure things out right now. It's nice to figure things out. It's nice to have a plan. You can't just YOLO things completely, but at the same time, it's not too bad to just not stress about things. People, there tends to be a mentality of people young, especially once they're right out of high school, or hell, right when they enter high school, that it's do or die, and yeah, you should it makes it easier if you try now and do good and get good grades, and have the experience sooner. But at the same time, there will be a way you can, people will need people and you can get by. You'll find something. I mean, who knows? Maybe in a few, maybe this is gonna be irrelevant. Maybe very soon, we're gonna very much not need people for anything, and that would suck. But I where am I going with this? I don't know. It's an interesting topic to me. I think that's kind of, this is kind of what happened with the Barry Star stream, except I think. I'm kind of thinking maybe one day I'll get back to Barry Stars. It was kind of interesting. I had fun with the streams, but at the same time, it was so messy, and I kind of just went on way too many side tangents, and I didn't have any filter in those streams. I kind of just really went off if I wanted to. But maybe that's the fun thing about my streams. Maybe it's better that I just go off and have fun. Talk about whatever. I don't know. I should probably get. There's gonna be some streams where I try to stay more streamlined, though. I promise. I'll try to be better at some situations. But we're not a Let's Player. Actually, I don't really know how to do these kind of things. With Manly Badass Hero. He does give his own side commentary from time to time, but like a lot of time it's during like more quiet moments, right? Like he'll say his thoughts, he'll say his commentary, like especially at the end he does give like his full commentary nowadays. But like you don't mostly what is like the dialogue in the game, he kind of just stays focused on it, right? But like if like let's say there's like a walking section, he'll comment on like the scenery and be like, oh, look at this, right? But he'll also sometimes give like he'll talk about his life and talk about like things that he's thinking about, and I don't know, like I guess I want to go closer to that. I want to emulate that, whereas like we don't interrupt the game as much as I do. I think we'll probably stop once we get finished with the movie. Anyways, let's continue. So how about you? You got any plans yet? Well, I'm only good at writing essays, so probably something in the arts. Oh, I thought you were like a top student or something. No, not at all. I do my homework, but when the teachers ask me something in front of the class, it's like my head goes empty. I don't do very well on tests either. Huh? That's surprising. That is actually surprising. You look pretty brainy. Thanks. No problem. They're so cute. Both of us end up getting fruit juice and sausage rolls. For a while, we walked down the main street and I listened to Marina tell me funny stories. I don't contribute much, but at least she seems to enjoy making me laugh. I probably come across as boring. Perhaps I'm way too easily impressed by mundane things. I look into her smile. It's lovely. I'm not sure I see anything behind it. But Marina is a very nice person. With nice people like that, it's hard to tell. Maybe she thinks I'm lame but doesn't realize it. Maybe she is stifling that feeling down out of the goodness of her heart. Maybe one day it will become too heavy, too unbearable, and that's when she'll explode at me for all the times I acted strange or looked too ugly next to Bro, her insecurities are kind of like so, like low-key or some things I feel at times. I'm just kind of like, damn. Why do you hang out with me? Why do you like talking to me? And I'm just worried that one day they're just gonna be like tired of me. You know what? I'm sick of your constant your constant fucking tangents. Why can't you focus on the fucking dialogue? Asya Shubina, I love her so much, guys. That day is getting closer with each passing minute. It is rapidly approaching and she's none the wiser. But that's fine. I know it's coming, so I will prepare. Until that day, I'll enjoy my time with Marina to the fullest. The smallest repose doesn't come out of nowhere. I understand. Ira, who was supposed to be here until the tail end of December, went away. The same Ira who came as an answer to all my prayers. Bringing her to me probably cost the world a lot of effort. When all of that effort was cut short, well, Garin called me a replacement at the cafe. Maybe that's true from his perspective, maybe even from Marina's. But from where I'm standing, Marina is the substitute for everything that Ira stood for. My hopes, my shield, my happiness. It makes sense she appeared as soon as Ira vanished. In fact, it all lines up so perfectly. I'm surprised I didn't notice it right away. Of course, that's what it is. But then I'm not certain why it isn't working like it should. It's not Marina's fault. It's not the fault of the universe either. That leaves only one other suspect. Me. Something in my brain just refuses to connect. It feels amazing to have someone like Marina go out of her way to talk to me, even if it's only because Ira's missing. Nevertheless, I can't appreciate it fully. I can't get lost in it the way I'm clearly meant to. As if it's not enough. As if I'm still thinking about Ira all the time. It's only been 2 days since I last met her. 2 days are no reason to panic. Of course, I saw her crying, but it's probably okay, right? Her taking some time for herself is nothing new. And she's really tough, so she'll be fine. Of course she will. Everyone's being so blasé about her vanishment seems vapid, but when you look at it objectively, the situation isn't that alarming. I'm just being a crybaby like always. Then again, that is a harmful way of thinking. If I believe the universe has let something bad happen to someone like Ira, then I'm doubting the universe's sense of justice. Not only that, but I would also be rejecting the privilege I've been given. I want to draw an apt comparison, but all my metaphors are falling short. Maybe I'm like a child who was gifted a doll, lost it, and then started to pout when the replacement wasn't identical to the— No, see? That's what happens. I start comparing wonderful people to toys. What's wrong with me? Even when trying to explain how ungrateful I'm being, I find the most despicable way to do so. I really don't know if I have a soul at all. Are you okay? Marina looks at me expectantly, holding her hand up to the hot air steam. In our aimless strolling, we reach the warm vents next to the back entrance of the research center. The snow around the pews have melted, forming uneven splashes of dark soil, lovingly sprinkled with months-old cigarette butts. Huh. Yes, why? You look kinda down. If you're tired of my blabbering, you can just say so. I can get a bit carried away. Oh no, we've been ignoring her! No, I was listening, really. Yeah. I just figured you were too polite to tell me to shut up. I wouldn't. I like listening to you. Honest? Yes, honest. Your stories are fun. And you have so many friends. I'm surprised that, I appreciate you making the time for me at all. Please. Am I supposed to sit on my butt eating cake while Ira's gone? I mean, just yesterday. We actually have important stuff to talk about. And heck, it's nice to break off from the schedule every once in a while. Variety is the spice of life, yeah? Oh, right. I kind of put a damper on your plans. Sorry. Dude, I said it was cool. I like talking to you. It's like relaxing. Relaxing? Yep. It's weird saying that with the disappearance and all. But when I discuss this stuff with you, it doesn't feel so scary. Ah, that's amazing. I actually felt that way since yesterday. I thought talking about such things should make you anxious, but it doesn't feel that way at all. Right? Now that's scary. What kind of therapy is that? It's pretty strange. Speaking of which, you wanted to ask something? Yes. There's this rumor going around, and I don't know if you... Oh, God. And I don't know if I believe it. Maybe you know. Was Ira seeing some, older man? This. Figures you hear it eventually. Okay, she honestly reacted a lot calmer than I expected. Thank God. I mean, actually, that kind of makes sense. I guess, yeah, Asya like, you could tell Asya doesn't mean any harm by it. Like, it's offensive, but at the same time, it's very obvious that she's just, like, curious and doesn't know any better. Like, you know, because she doesn't really know Ira that well. Like, they're friends, but, like, they're not really close friends, if that makes sense. Yes, I thought it might be true at first. That Ira could have eloped with that person or something like that. But you never mentioned anything of the sort, so it's probably just gossip. Elope? Ew! Ew? Why? I thought it sounded quite romantic. Romantic? The guy's like 35! Well, love has no age, right? No! 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 You can't say that! No! Yuck. Don't go around saying stuff like that. It's dangerous. I'm glad that she doesn't seem offended by it though. That's good. That's good. My face goes red. Did I say something that embarrassing? Yes. Yeah. It's okay. We love you. We love you, Asya. But yeah. Yeah, that's... Yeah. You can't say things like that. No, not a 35-year-old and a 14-year-old, bro. That's 20 years different. That's so fucking egregious. Oh my god. Like, bro, even like it really depends on when you guys meet, of course. But 20 years is kind of just egregious, like almost all the time. Actually, what is a good range for like when you can date someone? I feel like at some points once you become an adult, it's kind of just whatever. But like, I don't know, like even like I feel like more than a 10-year age gap is like kind of crazy. Like I don't know, like even if Ira was an adult, right? Like whatever the legal age is, even if she was 18 and like 35, that's weird. Even if she was like older and she's like, I don't know, 20 and 35, that's still weird. That's 15 years. Like, hell, like, I feel like it only gets more comfortable once you get to like 27-ish, right? Like that's still like a pretty sizable gap, but it's not as bad, right? What is the age that it becomes acceptable? I'm also slightly I don't know. I'm kind of like what's it called? On the young end, so that's kind of a question that I also need to ask at times, because there are like it's weird. There's like a lot of people who want to like. I've been asked out by people who are way older than me, like almost like I don't know. I was like 20 and like someone like 29 asked me out, and it felt weird because it was like I'm still like a student at the time, right? And then you're a full-on adult with like rent and jobs and like everything like sort of sorted out. And I'm here as a cashier for my part-time job. It felt awkward then, and like that's not even like that's nowhere near as egregious as some like other relationships. Like if like that feels weird, right? Just like a 9-8 years age gap, that feels wrong. So I cannot imagine what a fucking 20-year age gap is. 15 years, like full on like 10 years, you know? Like 8 is too much for me. But yet again, maybe 8 would not be as bad if I'm like 30 and there's like a 38-year-old. Yeah, that doesn't seem as bad. I don't know. Like yeah, it really depends on when like what age you are, and it's kind of just a feeling-based thing. I feel like once you're past 25 though, like, I mean, the brain is constantly developing, so it's kind of hard to say, oh, once your brain is like fully developed and, you know, it's like free range no matter what age it is. You could be 25 and date an 85-year-old. I don't care. That seems reasonable. But I don't know. It's just kind of like a case-by-case basis. You kind of have to figure things out on your own. But in no universe, is a 35-year-old and a 14-year-old okay? That's just wrong. That's just horrible. That's just egregious. My face goes red. Did I really say something that embarrassing? Okay, well, I don't usually say anything when others bring this up. Like, if someone asks me about it, I go, man, I've never seen her do anything like that. What a load of crap. But you, I think you'll understand. Huh? That's my brother. Oh. Huh? That guy, the old guy, is my bro. So Ira and your brother are... No, they're not like that at all. Gross. She sticks her tongue out, as if she's about to gag. That's bad? I would literally die. Oh no. But, what's going on then? If you don't mind telling me. It's fine. I think if anyone should know, it's you. Really? I can trust you, right? You're not gonna run a tit-up-tattle the first chance you get, right? Of course. I mean, of course not. Thought so. Anyways. My brother Lev? He works in the labs, like the ones at the research complex. He's been helping Ira. Helping? With what? I guess you could call it managing her stress. Huh. She has a kind of neurotic condition. Sometimes her head just goes haywire and there's nothing she can do. Lev says it's some brain chemistry stuff. I can't say anything more than that. So when she got angry at her classmates? No, that's Ira at her soundest, if you can believe it. Oh. You know it when you see it. Sometimes she just can't focus on anything, any sound, any person. Sometimes her mind gets tangled and she starts to panic. Things like that. I see. You think she was tangled up the day we saw her? Yes, absolutely. It hasn't been that bad in a long while. Not even a year ago, when she just started treatment. All along, this whole time I had no clue. The more I learn, the stupider I feel. Just picturing her going through all that makes my heart ache. Poor Ira. We're lucky, really. I mean, I don't know where she'd be if Lev refused to help. There's only so much I could do. But he got Ira the meds. Meds? Some pills to keep her head in check. They're not the type you can get from a pharmacy. You mean illegal drugs? What? No! Don't make it sound so scary. Sorry, maybe I misunderstood. Jeez, it's nothing that bad. It's just a new type of pill, so it's hard to come by. Oh, wow. Well, anyway, I doubt Ira followed Lev's recommendation to a T. But at least she got better for a while. That's incredible. Your brother must be an amazing person. Both of you. Stop it. I didn't do much. Probably annoyed her more than anything. I'm sure you were important to her too. Huh? You think so? Mm-hmm. Well, who knows? Ira rejected the therapy after all. What? She just flat out refused a month ago. Stopped taking her pills, stopped coming to our place. And well, you saw what happened. But why? She was feeling better, right? You said it helped. Marina solemnly shrugged. She just decided that she didn't want it anymore. Meds can have some awful side effects, so I can't really blame her. Still, I wish she talked it out with us. Without the pills, the little states will only worsen. Why didn't you say any of this earlier? Huh? Why did you keep this to yourself? Why wouldn't you tell anyone? She might be in danger. What if she gets injured when she's in that state? Are you seriously asking me that? I told you why we can't go around telling people she has issues like that. Think about her kid brother for a second. Think about Ira for a second. You really think their family's reputation is worth more than her safety? That's not right at all. Jesus, Asya, I'm not saying that. Look. Let's say I told the police about Ira's problem. Let's say I told them Lev was helping her. What then? What would that change? Would it point them to a location? A culprit? Maybe you'll give them a motive, yeah, I guess there's that. But so what? What do you mean, so what? They'll know she didn't run away just because she was rebelling or throwing a fit or anything silly like that. Then everyone will understand it's serious. Everyone will work hard to find her. Maybe the whole town... Marina's bitter laugh is sharp enough to sting. They'll take it seriously? Band together. Asya, you should be on TV or something. Listen, Asya. Asyanka? That's not how it works at all. You mean the police? The world. You think everyone will suddenly feel bad for her? That's cute. Let me tell you what people will actually say. People will say, oh, that makes sense. I always thought there was something off with her. That's right, she's totally messed up in the head. Yeah, this was bound to happen. Sick people can just snap. It's sad, but what can you do? No point in looking now. Betting a 10, she killed herself in a ditch. Betting 100, she froze to death. Shut up! Don't say that! Stop lying to me! I'm not lying, damn it. That's how it's gonna go, and you know it. They'll turn it into an excuse to gossip more. They'll turn it into an excuse to brush her off. Her life, her choices, her disappearance, everything! Even if Ira's really gone, everyone will remember her as that. She'll be a basket case that's always had it coming. Does that have a nice ring to you? That's just not right. That can't be right. It's a hard pill to swallow. Marina. Be mad at me all you want. You have no idea how mad I am. But if I betray Ira's trust like that, I never live it down. I hate myself for the rest of my life. So, why are you telling me this? Because she told me you looked up to her. So I believed you understand. Maybe I was wrong. You think Ira would want us to tell everyone about this? Think she'd come back and thank us? Send a blessing from beyond the grave? Don't talk about her like that. Huh? Come on now, Asya. You gotta face reality. You know how everyone would react when... No, that's not what I mean. I wiped the tear and snot that have apparently been pouring down my face. Don't talk about her like she's dead. Marina's lip tremble. She quickly sniffs her nose and fixes her collar. I don't really believe she's dead, you know. I want you to understand, alright? Ira kept silent for a reason. I don't know if she's right or wrong for that, but I get it. When people learn these things, it never turns out good. It's just degrading. I understand. Do you? Yes. You're probably right. Not about everything, but about Ira. I can't understand that. But Marina, you're also afraid, aren't you? Huh? If everyone learns about your family helping Ira with her condition, they'll suspect love, right? Well... You said he got her this rare medication, but did Ira's parents know about that? No, but... I don't think you're allowed to do that. Are you? Marina, you're a little selfish, huh? No, I'm just... It's okay. I know you're worried about Ira. Really. You helped her because you cared about her, right? Your brother, too. Of course we did. Yeah. So please, don't pretend. Don't pretend you're keeping quiet only for her sake. Or for the sake of Tolik. I mean, I'm not pretending. I know. I just wanted to say, I don't think it's bad that you're also worried for yourself. That's all. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm scared to get in trouble. There. You don't have to say it like that. What? I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want my brother to get in trouble. I don't want him to lose his job. Is that what you want to hear, Asya? Marina, please. I don't want to fight with you. You're the one who started screaming at me. I don't want to fight either, you know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled. Please forgive me. Jeez. Why so serious all of a sudden? It's not a big deal. Maybe. I thought it was important. Sorry. God, don't apologize. I feel like a total bully now. Oh, sorry, I'll stop. No, cut it out! Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Alright, I'll look away. You... For crying out loud. Marina chuckles and lowers her head. Her smile is wry and tired, but for some reason I don't feel sad looking at it. Something about her defeated expression makes me feel hopeful. That doesn't sound very nice when I put it like that.
Sorry. I got carried away as well.
Hmm? Oh. Oh, no, not at all. You weren't rude or anything.
No, really. I'm not usually like that. I don't talk like that.
I know.
And you're right. I said it in a nasty way, but you're right. I could come up with 100 of these noble excuses, but they're probably just that, excuses. I'm just trying to keep my nose clean in the end. It's really lame.
That's not true. You need to look out for your own family too. All the good you did for Ira's sake still matters. Please don't belittle it like that.
Maybe it does. I don't know anymore. Everyone's just looking to save their own skin at the end of the day. Every man's an animal, yeah?
That's not what I meant.
No?
I think you're still a very good person, Marina.
You're a funny girl, Asya.
What?
Really, I don't know what to make of you. I don't know how it works, but I just want to trust you. How to explain it? It's kinda... It feels like you never judge a person.
Really?
Mm-hmm. At first I thought you were, like, really innocent. Not dumb, but... maybe a little dumb. Sorry. I don't think that's really true, though. I don't think you're naive. You know, I can usually make an easy read on people. With you, though. Well, maybe it's because I only met you yesterday. But you're really nice, Asya. Nicer than I could ever hope to be.
No. Please don't say that. Nice is meaningless when applied to me. I'm not really charitable. I'm not really kind. I'm not really honest. I've been nothing but a hypocrite this whole conversation. But Marina says all of these things so genuinely, I don't have the strength to shut them down. What's that? Why did someone at me? Oh. What's this? Whoa! Bond is live! Oh my god! You know what? Do we do the little talking stream I was planning on doing, or do I just end stream so I can watch his stream? Oh my god, my Yoshi. What do I call him, my Yoshi? I don't know. I feel like I don't show up enough to his streams. I don't really know that much about him. I feel like if you have someone as your Oshi, you should at least know like more basic facts about them, right? I don't know. It's kind of like, honestly, there's like a lot of content creators and streamers I like, but I don't know if like I really ever had an Oshi, right? I think the closest I had was maybe Kagami Kira. And that's probably a throwback. Like that, he graduated so fucking long ago, bro. And then afterwards, well, actually, it was kind of funny. It was Izuru first, and then I went to like I became really obsessed with like Kagami Kira because I don't know. I don't remember what stream it. I don't remember what streams it was. What streams I liked from him. And also I think his streams are still up. Actually, I think they're still up. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little distracted, but. Yeah, is his channel still? Yeah, his channel is still up. Yeah, he did a lot of like Apex streams, and Among Us streams. Oh my god, that's 5 years ago. Holy shit, bro. I was like, I wasn't there from when he started. I think I was there like a little bit like a year after he started. Let me see. So yeah, about a year after he started. So I wasn't there for that long. I think I was only there for a couple months, but he was my Yoshi. And I remember being like really obsessed with him for a long time. I don't know. I really liked how talented he was as a gamer. I also remember I liked his singing, but I also don't think like I think I liked Izuru a lot more for that. My legs are numb. I kind of don't have anyone who's an Oshi right now. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I ever had one. I have people I really like and really support, but having someone, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like people kind of water down terms a lot, but I feel like just from what I know, like calling someone your Oshi is kind of like a really big important thing. I don't know. I feel like it's easier to have it with someone who's fictional, so therefore they can't change as much over time. Or maybe an IDV character, so that they only change once a year. I don't know, I really need to watch certain people more, but the thing is, I actually don't have Twitch open a lot of times. Like, I don't have the app. So if someone streams, I just don't really get the notification for it half the time. I only really attend Bond's stream every once in a while, and I haven't seen a lot of other people's I'm like subscribed to. I'm gonna take a quick moment to like sort of look at that. Like there's okay, I'm gonna pause myself. Okay, but every single channel I follow. Ooh, RJ has a lot of viewers on. What's it called? For Final Fantasy. Yeah, I haven't been in RJ's stream in a while. I haven't seen like Lucas's stream in a while. I followed certain people like, and I kind of just never came back to them. I haven't seen Ricky's stream in a while. Usually those are the people I try to go to support. I actually kind of feel awkward going to Lucas's stream, so I just stopped going, to be honest. It's all Marvel Rivals, and I don't know anything about Marvel Rivals, so I was kind of there to support the person, I guess. You like the person, but like the content doesn't really appeal to you. I don't know. I think he's cool though. I think he's cool. I do like recommend him a lot. I haven't seen Tamago stream in a while too. But I also think I've recently showed up to one of Tamago's streams. It's actually really nice that he promotes it on Twitter, because otherwise I literally would not see it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I guess I just don't really have an Oshi. It's kind of it's something.
But Marina's saying all these things so genuinely. I don't have the strength to shut them down. It's like that love letter, only the other way around. Her kind words aren't really true. This time I'm aware of that, while Marina herself has no idea. Does that diminish the value of those words? No. Marina didn't choose to be wrong. Kindness can be misguided, but it still deserves appreciation. Real or not, it deserves gratitude. Thank you.
I'm not sure if what I said counts as a compliment.
Of course it does. I look into the world, a world where everyone is kind to me. A world where where every sight I see is beautiful. An unjust, lovely world. Its kindness is misguided on a scale that I cannot even fathom, but calling it misguided is an insult to the universe itself. What do I know about what's worthy and what isn't? At most, I'm a conceited nut. I shouldn't even try to understand the what's and why. The only thing I have the right to do, the only reasonable thing for me to do is to say thank you. So I will do just that. I'll say it. I'll say it as many times as it takes to get my feelings across. In other words, I'll say it endlessly. Huh. It's not enough. My life is finite, and so is my gratitude.
Or is she, like, she's not actually saying this out loud, is she?
It will never be enough, even if I keep living until our dying earth swallows the sun. It's a promise I will never fulfill. So, I'll retract it. I will apologize. I need to try a different approach. The number of gratitudes I can express will always be finite and meager. But if the gratitude itself becomes infinite, an expression of endless gratitude, is that possible? Does it sound right? I can repeat my thanks as long as I live, like a pulsar emitting waves after waves of electromagnetic radiation. Yes, just like that. A pulsar's radiation travels endlessly inside a vacuum. Mine should be able to do the same. But right now, my signal keeps getting buried under the 100 kilometers of our planet's atmosphere. They're too weak. They dissipate under the weight of over 5 quadrillion tons of air. Well, not as much as they travel straight up, but I'm not good enough at math to do the numbers.
All I know is my signal isn't strong enough. So then, what can I do? I could become an astronaut and fire off my message from orbit. That has to work. Except I don't have anything that it'll take to become an astronaut. The next best thing would be to send a strong radio signal from the surface, but sending a transmission powerful enough that it breaks through the Earth's atmosphere requires equipment that is out of my reach. It's in the same realm of possibility as me actually traveling to space. But then, what other options are there? How can my broadcast persevere? Ah, right. Isn't it obvious? Of course, it's so much like me to rely on others. It's so much like me to look for external means of getting what I want. The answer is right there, right in front of my nose. The answer is in my reflection. It's staring at me from the bathroom mirror. Me. It's all about me. I am my own parabolic antenna. The strength of my signal is decided by my own level of gratitude. It's a matter of my resolve. It's a matter of admiration. It's a matter of dedication. If my signal is unable to pierce through the sky, that's a personal failing of mine. That's something I'm responsible for fixing. Can I do with that? I can, naturally. I can. Any point made against that will be an excuse. I just need to work hard. I need to work hard so that I will feel so much more grateful. I need to overflow with adoration. I need to overflow with reverberation. I need to overflow with love. If I fail to do that, my voice will never make it to the cosmos. And then, when I'm so overwhelmed with grace that I could die, I will get up from the highest point atop the sea level that I'm able to reach. I will climb up high, and I will look into the sky. I will angle myself so the trajectory is just right. And then I will start screaming my most powerful transmission today. I will scream thank you and I love you so loud that all the people in the radius of 30,000 kilometers will feel it in their hearts and bones and muscle. And their TV signals and radios will break. And the next day the whole world will report a radio signal of an unprecedented strength blasting from the communism peak. Communism peak? Huh. Although maybe Mount Elbrus is more realistic. If I remember right, Dad climbed it when he was in university. At least he has a pin from there tucked away in one of the drawers. Maybe I should ask him about it. No, better not. He's tired after work. I should go to my room. Tomorrow's the weekend, so I can stay up late. I don't need to do any homework today either. I have the whole evening to myself. I will rest. And starting tomorrow, I will work harder than ever before. I will love this world with everything I got. Alright, so we are pretty far into the stream. I think we are going to end this section. I'm trying to think. Do I want to end stream? I probably am going to end stream. So, I would like to say, yay! Thank you guys for watching. I am going to try to edit out that little bit, that part where I accidentally showed my server port. I don't know how important that is. I don't know how doxable it is, but just in case it's doxable, I'm going to remove that. That does mean the talking section of the end stream where we just work and hang out is not gonna happen, but you know what? It's okay. I'll go work and hang out somewhere else. So I got this. It should be fine. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Yay! Bye bye, bye bye. Thank you guys for watching.